Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
The light shall bring victory.
Alright, and for this game it looks like we're going to be facing off against another Warlock opponent, but we have an excellent hand for early game. So unless we're playing an older style hand-locked deck, we should be in pretty good shape to fend off any sort of early assault that they try and throw at us. We are going to disrupt their plan by getting our Ogre Brute down. Hopefully make him at least use some of his removal, or if he plays some smaller creatures, we'll eat them and he won't have so many cards in his hand, if that is his plan. Ancient Watcher, that's interesting.
Smash!
Yeah, it's interesting, but it's going to end up being the perfect answer to our problem. Or to his problem, rather. But no matter. We do have a Shadow Madness, so if he's able to do something about it, we will steal another creature of his and throw it into his Ancient Watcher. Is the silence. Let's see if he's got a Mortal Coil to finish him off. There it is. However, we're setting on Shadow Madness, so if he has a follow-up little creature to play, we can just steal it and run them into each other. Or he may draw a card here, we'll see. He chooses to do neither. We're fine with that too. In fact, that really leaves us with nothing to do since we are at full health. Pass it right back to him. This Mountain Giant is definitely a problem. However, I think that we're going to be able to play Cairn, and it should disrupt him a little bit. See if we can divert attention from ourselves.
I must consider.
The spirits be restless. Job's done.
Very nice draw, as we were just about to Shadow Word Pain his mountain giant. Now we're just going to take his mountain giant, and that's pretty much going to ruin his life.
Let me change your mind.
We are a little low right now, however we're sitting on our antique heal bot, so we should be in pretty good shape. I don't believe he can burst us down for quite this much damage.
I wonder.
Shields up!
I must consider. I wonder.
Let's see.
Obey.
Not too quickly.
We are going to be able to get rid of this Dr. Boom, even if it did take me half of our turn to get it figured out exactly how we wanted to do it. At the end of the day, we are still in good shape.
Some still funny.
I shall bring you rest.
And if he doesn't have something to hit us for 9 here, we are going to be able to get him killed next turn. He's going to focus on Ysera. That is not going to be enough. That. Bite to it, alright. That's going to prolong the game a little bit. Sounds good to me. He's really just doing, you know, our work for us.
I've got the beast in my sight.
No problem. He's using his own cards to kill his own cards that I took from him. Antique Healbot is going to set us back a little bit, but we're just going to steal it with Shadow Madness and run his creatures into each other.
Running the program. Shutting down.
Let us see if this works.
This time we're not going to wait for him to silence it because I believe that he can, and we're kind of low at 19, so hitting us for 4 or that in combination with something else is a pretty big bite out of our life. No problem here. We're gonna beef up his Twilight Drake, use our Shadow Word Death, and throw down Dr. Boom, and sit on Easy Street and see if he can figure it out. He did have the Siphon Soul, although he's not going to be able to do anything else to threaten us. Which is going to allow us to get healed up, put some extra damage on him. Nightmare works so well with the boom bots, and that's a second antique heal bot, so we'll beat him down again.
I'm almost out of cards.
He is almost out of cards, so he is going to start taking damage very quickly. Especially if he goes down to 15 health and plays Lord Jaraxxus. I'm not even really that worried that he has Lord Jaraxxus. Yeah, This is not gonna matter. This is over for this guy.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
I am ready.
I can't do that.
Check it, check it, check it, check it.
Something needs tinkering?
Check it, check it. I am ready.
Let me change your mind.
So we've got our opponent here playing Mech Mage, just trying to run us over. Pretty much have to make it just a few more turns. Although he's bulking up against us here, we only have one remaining Holy Nova in the deck.
Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother needs
expecting to see Karen get polymorphed here.
I wonder.
For honor.
From the junkie.
All upon us.
I'll show them. I'll show them all!
I must consider.
Not all wander are lost.
What to do? What to do?
Safety restrictions offline. Harvesting servos engaged.
You win.
He's just going to concede after the mind control. Not a problem, I guess I understand that. It was going to be difficult for him to win with the cards that I had in my hand, but he must have just really had nothing.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Here we are, yet another warlock.
The light shall bring victory.
Job done.
Decided to keep our mechanical Yeti so we could at least have something to play the middle part of the game. Make sure we didn't blank, but we got a late game return for our hand. So we do have a Shadow Madness to defend ourselves a little bit. This appears to be a hand lock, not an aggro lock. So he's going to be content to just trade turns, probably draw a bunch of cards and play something terrifying. Could be a lot worse than Twilight Drake.
My shield for Argus!
Just take that Defender of Argus right away from him.
Played. My hand is too full. That was a mistake.
Awesome.
My shield for Argus!
I have no time for games.
Alright, well this is the way it's gotta go.
Back from the junkie.
Shields up!
I must consider.
The Earth Mother is near.
there's the opposing Dr. Boom. Not really a problem. We do have mind control.
For honor.
Job done.
Are upon us.
I wonder.
Back from the junk heap.
I wonder.
While we are a little slow here, I do want to remind everybody that it really does help us out if you do subscribe on Twitch as well as on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter as well. These are the best ways to find out when we're streaming live, when we release new content, new videos, and whatnot.
The spirits be restless.
My shield for Argon.
Me smash you.
It's all downhill from here. I know that Vol'jin was probably terrifying, but he's out of things to do on his turn. Here comes Ragnaros for us.
My fire becomes me smash you. Wait.
Into the breach.
I dream and the world turns.
My fire becomes.
To the breach.
Let us see if this works.
Absolutely saving that mind control for when Ragnaros comes back down, and we're going to play the Prophet Blend to beta right now. There's Ragnaros. We're hoping that he shoots us and not Prophet Blend. Can't win them all. Our opponent at 2, and that pretty severely decreases his chances of winning as a Warlock. A couple of antique healbot tricks might bail him out here, but that's really about it. He is able to deal with Ragnaros. We have half a dozen cards in our deck that will kill him.
Let me change your mind.
That is going to slow us down a little bit, but he is almost out of cards, so I don't really know what he hopes to do.
My eyes are open. My eyes are open.
Let me change your mind. Obey. No.
Well, he's got 5 cards in his hand, plus the Morganas that is out to beat us. That's Lord Jaraxxus. That does change things, but he's out of cards, so...
Of course.
It's just going to be really tough for him to win this race. I don't know what he's got in his hand, it hardly matters.
Shields up.
Azure Drake's a nice draw. It's going to go to the body, as well as another card.